What's up, everybody? Let's get it. Welcome to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. We're about to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, the Denver Broncos trade Teddy Bridgewater. What it means for the Dolphins. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. We want to talk about this because we all know that the Denver Broncos general manager did come out recently and talk about his conversation with Chris Grier. Well, didn't talk about his conversation, but just let everybody know that he did have a conversation with Chris Grier. And with that being said, a lot of speculation came out that, oh, Miami might be actually trading the number 6 pick, or Miami might be moving down from 18 to acquire Denver's pick. Ladies and gentlemen, with Denver Broncos bringing in Teddy Bridgewater, I'm going to be quite honest with you. It is a huge sign that they believe that they may not be able to get the quarterback that they want, whether or not they trade up to 6 or not. It is believed in NFL circles that they may not be able to actually acquire the individual quarterback that they actually want in this draft. Therefore, they needed to go ahead and pull the trigger on their contingency plan, which was Teddy Bridgewater coming in. They got a sweet deal. They're going to have to pay him $7 million. The previous team's going to have to pay about $7 million. They'll pay about $3 million. And he's going to compete with the kid they already have over there in Denver. I don't know why I always forget his name. Y'all will put it in the comment section in just a moment. But the Denver quarterback, so they'll have competition. Now, they did come out and say that this did not take them out of the running for a quarterback, which is true. Drew Lock, yeah, I don't know why. But it is true. It did not take them out of the running for a quarterback, because if their guy falls, they'll still be able to get them. But it doesn't look like they feel that they'll be able to move up to number 6 where the Miami Dolphins is, if that was the case of something that they were actually interested in. But what this does do is make the chances, it does open the door for the Miami Dolphins' chances of moving up from 18 to 9 a whole lot wider, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it opens the door for many teams now. I mean, it's not just the Dolphins. I mean, you got all these quarterback needy teams. Shout out to the homie Dwayne Wood talking about it. The Patriots, the Bears, Redskins, all of those teams, potentially can move up with them and trade. Also the Lions and the Panthers. It's going to be a roller coaster Thursday. It's going to be must-see TV, as the homie Dwayne would put it. But yes, all of these teams could be moving up. And, I'm going to be honest with you. I really do want the Miami Dolphins to get in the game. Get in the game, take number 8. Like, think about it. Everybody knows. I don't think anybody's debating the fact that the number 18 pick it just feels like no man's land. It feels like no man's land. It's like we got players we can pick there, but it's no man's land. You don't feel great about it. You don't know if you guaranteed to get one of the guys that fall, and whoever you do get is like, oh, we hope they work out. 18 is it's a peculiar pick. Now here's the deal. At 18, you can get some of the best players coming out of college. And what I mean by that, you can get like the top player coming out of college at some positions. You can get the top center, you can get the top. I mean, there's positions you can get the best player coming out of college at the position at 18. But are the Miami Dolphins, in need of some of those players and different things like that, especially if they know that they can go later in the first or in the second? So that's the conundrum that you deal with, So with that being said, I have officially decided that for me, I want the Miami Dolphins to play. Let's play. We're in a game. As soon as 8 o'clock hit on Thursday night, it's game mode. Oh, let's get it. Let's throw the touchdown. Let's go up from 18 to 9. And a matter of fact, let's do it early in the night. Let's go from 18 to 9. Let's get up there. Or 18 to 8. All these teams are looking, they have a guy that they may want, but they won't mind trading out. Let's do it, Miami. Let's have the number 6 pick and the number 18 pick. And I mean, number 8 or 9, 6 and 9. You know, I mean, think about it, y'all. 6 and 9, you're getting 2 players that can come in and start day one and be a huge asset to this organization for years to come. I'm all for it, man. And that's the splash that I'm looking for. You know, and honestly, deep down inside, I think all of us can agree. You really feel the Miami Dolphins, they're gonna 6 and 18, keep it copacetic, piece by piece. But listen, at some point, when you get through finessing the world, as Chris Greer has done, you gotta splurge a little. You gotta splurge. Like, we've acquired so much draft capital over the last few years. At some point, you can have a little fun, you know? And I just feel like this is the time to do it. Have a little fun, splurge. You know, pair that number 18 up with another good asset and go to number 9. Have some fun. Let's get a little loose, Greer. You know, we don't have to win every deal. We don't have to win. Hey, well, let me back that up. You still want to win every deal, but y'all know what I'm saying. You know, you get a bargain on everything. At some point, you just say, I know that's overpriced, but let me get it because I could do that. You're spending other people's money anyway. Come on, man. That's where I'm at with it. Florida-born, Kentucky-grown with the donation said, trade up to 9, get Pitts and Sewell or Sewell and Waddle. There is talks that Panthers trade down with Pats. That's a potential. I've heard that too. The Patriots are trying to figure out a way that they could move up. Now, we also I hear that Atlanta's locked in on Pitts now, and I think it's a smokescreen. But in the event that it's not a smokescreen, I just feel like Atlanta would be making a huge mistake. And you know what? Let me backtrack on that. They're not making a huge mistake. Kyle Pitts is a generational player that even if you pick right now, that's a win for Atlanta. But based off of their next few year trajectory, it's not the wisest move. It's not the most impactful move they can make for their organization. Going ahead and trading Matt Ryan, going ahead and trading Julio Jones and drafting a quarterback is the best move for your organization. Set up for the future. If I were them, I'd grab my quarterback. If you like the guy that's there, I'd grab my quarterback. I'd trade Matt Ryan, and one of these teams would take him with some valuable assets, regardless of the age. And I would go ahead and trade Julio and start amassing capital for the future. And if you don't want, if your quarterback isn't there on the board, go ahead and trade out of number 4. Get some capital, trade Julio, and I'd still trade Matt Ryan at this point if you can. And I'd bring in another guy just like they went and got Bridgewater. I just bring in another guy. I'll go ahead and blow it up. And I do stand corrected. Someone corrected me the other day. I said the GM's on the hot seat. This is about it for him, but I was wrong. Their GM was fired last year, and this is a new GM in Atlanta. So if this is a new GM, he needs to start fresh. Matt Ryan ain't his guy. It ain't his future. He needs to go ahead and start blowing it up now. He just got hired as a general manager. Go ahead and build your organization. And that's my take on it. So we'll see what happens. G Reed with the donation. I appreciate everybody who donates to the channel. Said, TD, would you be upset if we went JOK at 18? I have brain lapses sometimes. I'm not putting JOK together. So just go ahead and spell that out for me. That way I could be like, oh, yeah, of course. But JOK ain't coming to my mind right now. All right. So help me out. All right. I have those moments. All right. What else we got? We got Astro with the donation. Says Sewell at 6, D Smith or Waddle at 9, and Jay Williams at 35. Hey, that ain't bad either. Smith or Waddle. That ain't bad, you know. That ain't bad at all, man. Let me say, see, the real thing is what's gonna happen at 6. What's gonna happen at 6? That's the real question. Homie Dwayne let me know. He said JOK is the Notre Dame quarterback. Yes. Oh, well, that's probably why I ain't catch on. Y'all want to go quarterback? What are y'all talking about, man? What are y'all talking about? Now y'all starting mess now, man. Y'all starting mess, man. Hey, I'm leaving all that alone. I just think we're going to have some aspect of fireworks that's going to have me fired up, and I'm going to be going crazy on the stream and talking crazy and everything. And I'm all here for it. I can't wait on it, man. Listen, I don't even know why y'all talking about a quarterback, man. I don't even know who I don't even know nothing about a quarterback from Notre Dame, JOK. Whoever y'all talking about, I don't know nothing about it, but whatever, man. Y'all on some other stuff, man. Y'all on some other stuff. Notre Dame linebacker. Oh, okay. The linebacker. Like I said, if Zavin Collins or if Zavin Collins is there, or if we could still get what's my boy name? See, I'm having all kind of brain farts today. Zavin Collins or gosh, man, y'all threw me off with that JOK. Y'all got me like, dang, Notre Dame quarterback. How come I ain't never heard of a quarterback JOK? Oh man, y'all messing my head up this morning. Well, it ain't even morning, so I'm all messed up. But anyway, man, linebacker from Notre Dame. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now, it's either Michael Parsons or it's Zavin Collins for me at 18. Because at the end of the day, everybody else, those are the two guys that's head and shoulders above everybody else, in my opinion. Everybody else will be reaching at 18 because I feel like you can get them definitely way lower than 18. Way lower than 18. All right. But yes, man. No, I'm 18. Get out of that pig. Listen, trade up or trade out. If you're gonna sit here and play this game, trade up or trade out. Trade up or trade out. Ain't no need to stay at 18. You might well go ahead and let one of them teams at 24 come down to 18 and pick up another third round pick or something like that. I don't know. So I'm all for it, but I want the Miami Dolphins to have some fun with this and go get their guy. All right. Zavin Collins. Now that is a likely situation, y'all. You cannot rule out Zavin Collins could be there at 18. I'm telling y'all now, that is a likely situation that could happen. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. All right. But I'm all for it. If they have to stay pat at 18. If they have to stay there at 18, I am all for it. But again, this Smith or Waddle thing, this is why I just hate. I don't hate having all these like picks and assets, but I hate the choice, like the decision, because when you have so many options, there'll always be a situation where you feel like you went wrong, and there'll always be a situation where you feel like you went right too. Because no matter what two guys we get with our 2 first-round picks, there might be a player that was within that we could have got that we didn't get, that we passed up, that went right after him, that ends up way better. That went way better. That ended up way better. It's scary. At TDPHINSTALK, are you going to stream the draft on this channel? Absolutely, man. Every year. Don't worry about it. It'll never be missed. Don't worry about it. Every year, bro. Even if I'm at the draft, I'll be there with my phone streaming. Tonight is the AFC East Roundtable. It is on yours truly, TDPHINSTALK, this channel. So you don't have to go anywhere. It will be here at home. We're not on the road. So tonight, 9:30 p.m., TDPHINSTALK, AFC East Roundtable, all right? All right, so hopefully y'all are here for that. Make sure y'all show up so we can represent. Y'all already know what time it is. We want to hear the rest of our compadres, the AFC East, what their team plans on doing in the draft, what they think that their strategy is. Might give us a better insight on our own. All right. What do you think? Let me see. Whoa, it went by fast. Oh, there it is. Let me pull that up. Got a donation from Andres. Let me see. What do you think of Tamarian Terry, TD? Are you talking about the receiver out in FSU? Is that who you talk about? I think it's FSU. Hold on, let me look it up because let me see if that's who you talk about. Because I like that kid. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see. The Tamarian Terry. Yeah. I like him. Again, see, this is where we get conflicted. And I know you didn't ask this, but I want to make this clear because in my Twitter and Instagram, I get this all day. You know, what do you think about this person, that person? Great talent, but here's my thing. Here's my issue with wide receiver. Okay, if you're going to get one, the only reason you'll need one is because you really feel like you need a future. So you're using a high pick, 6 or 18, 6 really. If you want the receiver of the future, you got to use 6 then, right? So you get one of those guys that everybody knows, Smith, Waddle, Chase, whatever, right? But here's my issue. Yeah, there's guys that are later in the draft, 18, 36, and so forth and so on. But listen, you got a full receiver room. Not only do you have a full receiver room, you got all these guys that are sitting behind these big time guys that are projects, the Coles, the Perrys, the Merritts of the world, and all of these guys who have immense talent, and you're trying to tap into them taking the next step and being on the next level. I mean, how many do you never can have enough. Flores and them have shown they'll bring as many as they can in the camp. It don't matter. But if you're going to draft one, that guy's on the team, y'all. If you're going to use a pick on one, he's on the team. And I'm much more interested in that center, that guard, additional ones for the future. I'm more interested in, the linebacker. I'm more interested in the safety position, the running back position, because we have all these other positions that we may have somebody in place, but we ain't got nobody for the future. We ain't talking about it now, but Eric Rowe and Bobby McCain are not the future. They're the now, but it may be an extended now, but they're the now. They're not the future. Yeah, we got Brandon Jones, but that is it. Yeah, we may work Nick Needham up back there or Noah. Yeah, but we ain't see how that's worked out yet. So that's what we need to start hoarding. Safeties, running backs, guards, and centers. I mean, we got so many interior defensive linemen, wide receivers, corners. All right, now it's time to shift gears. So kid out of FSU, I like his talent. We get him. That's a big ups to me. I think he's going to be very explosive in this league if he get the opportunity in the right situation. But I'm just saying, on receiver like that, man. We need to fill this roster with the guys that in positions that we need to solidify and be like, this kid going to be the future. That's just my take. All right. Oh, Finsanity gonna hit me up, talk about you really said Bobby isn't the future. Wow, it be your own brother. See what I'm talking about? That see, she blinded. Bobby got a blinded. Jake with the donation said, "What do you think about reading down from 18? Reading down from 18. Stay before Steelers and Bills and just take Najee and get another mid-round pick." It is what it is. If you want to move down, you do that, especially if Najee's your target. Yeah, you can get in front of those guys, but what's going to stop them from going right back up in front of you? If you go down from 18 to just hypothetically 24, what's going to stop them from saying, we know they want a back and they got out of that spot. We knew they weren't going to do it at 18, but now it looks interesting. Nah, call the number 23, call the number 22, call the number 21, see if we can move up. What's to stop them from doing that? What's to stop them from doing it? So You're gambling then. So so I mean, trade out because you want to trade out. Not Najee, I'm all for it, but at the same token, just give me one of those backs and please get him in the second round. And if you can't get them, and they go, then oh well, by committee, go get you a second round, third round back. Because I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know how to say this. Did Najee Harris not run behind a superior line? Yeah, but TD, he got this and all in that in his game as well. But you know what? If he had ran behind a mediocre line, he would still have those good attributes, but the numbers still wouldn't have been the same. The numbers still wouldn't have been the same. Can we recognize that? Still talented, but the numbers still wouldn't have been the same. Bet you if he played for, Buckley State, he wouldn't be on nobody's radar, but he'd still be the same guy, right? See, I'm telling y'all, man, the hardest part about a draft is scouting and picking a player who's dependent on another position. That's why they get so many quarterbacks wrong, because you need a good O-line, you need good weapons, and you don't know what they're going to look like with mediocrity. You got to understand this NFL is filled with mediocrity, ladies and gentlemen. You always got 3-4 elite teams at the top, but everybody else is a lot of mediocrity on the field. But understand that mediocrity is still elite on the college level. Let mediocrity be elite on the college level. Smith or Waddle. Not in that regards, all right? Not in that regards. And I'm not knocking Najee. I'm all good for us drafting Najee. But once again, not at 18, but we may get it at 18. I said 2 or not at 5, but we got him at 5. So it ain't like, what I'm saying is the gospel. I'm just giving my opinion on the value. Jacquees Bethune, shout out to the homie, said Najee is next level. See, we say that until Najee comes to the team, and then he looks like and then we be like, well, we need better linemen. Yeah, but that was the point that I was making before the draft. Now, without the great lineman, the person looks, ugh. That's the only point that I continue to make. He can be next level, but recognize he was only next level with elite in front of him. 5 elite guys at every single step of the way. If one of the elite guys got hurt, it was the next elite guy that stepped up out of all college football. Most mock drafts got 5 or 6 Alabama players going in the first round. Most mock drafts got 5 or 6 Alabama players going in the first round. Do people recognize that is literally almost like 18%, 17% of the whole draft is one school. When we got hundreds of schools out here, 17% of the entire first round will be from one school. But they all got to play next to each other, and you think that don't elevate an individual's game. That's the scary part. That's the nerve-wracking part. You think you're getting a diamond when oh my gosh, you're getting a pebble. And it's always those smaller schools with not as big of numbers because they're not around everything, but they were solid, where you think you're getting a pebble when they turn out to be a diamond. They weren't checking for no Dak Prescott. They weren't checking for the Tyreeks. They weren't checking for Patrick Mahomes and all of those guys like that. They were going to be great players. Everybody saw something in them. Not Patty M. Y'all know. Scare money, TD. Oh, no. I get it. See, here's the difference. It ain't about scare money. It's about smart money. See, cornerbacks, they ain't dependent on nobody. Cornerbacks ain't dependent on nobody. See, that's what you go all in on. Okay? A right tackle, he ain't worried about nobody. A left tackle, no, he got to hold his own. Even guards to an extent and centers, all the O-line. Come on now. See, these positions, you hold your own. That's what you go all in blind. Hey, that guy did it there. I'm all for it. Everything else, you exercise caution. It ain't called scare money. It's gambling. that whole notion of scare money don't make no money, but it also saves money. Whoo, bars. That's a fact. Scare money don't make no money, but it also saves money. It also saves money. Cause what they what they don't tell you on the other side of that is scare money can also lose your money. You can lose your money. I mean, excuse me, not being scared about your money can lose your money. So I get it, man. I get it. But when you're in the position that we're in, there are some guys that are needed. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not going to go back and forth about it. They're running back second round if Miami Dolphins were wise about it. And if you're that crazily convicted about it, trade out of 18, move down into 24, 25, 26, or so forth and so on, and get your running back. But at least get a little something out of it. Don't just put that 18th pick and take all your value, because all three of those backs, I believe, with a good O-line would be successful in Miami. All three of them. Whether you like this one style and this or that one style and that, the way our offense is going to be set up and predicated, all three of them, I believe, can be transformed to be just fine. So therefore, it ain't a dire situation unless two of them go before 18. And that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I don't care if you got to wait it out and get Williams. Hey, I'm telling you, he'll be just fine. I mean, and Williams is the type of guy you look up and he end up better than Etienne and Najee in the NFL. See, this is stuff I be talking about. It might be the fourth running back taken in the whole draft that end up better than all three of them cats. This is the stuff I be talking about. And you know what people gonna say? Yeah, but TD, they got a good O-line over there at that team. That's the only reason he was better. Because that's the same thing, the same excuse y'all sit here making for Herbert. Herbert ended up shining out the whole rookie class. Matter of fact, all rookie classes of all times, it seems like. Yeah, but TD, he had weapons. He had this and that. I don't want to hear that mess. It'd be the third guy off the board at a position that ended up being the best one. Now, it was still early. Time will tell. They still got, just 1 year. But guess what? All I'm saying to y'all is that team has their answer. So even if he digresses this year, I will tell you, that team knows he's the future. And that's all. That is the only thing you look for in a rookie quarterback. It ain't to take us to the Super Bowl. It ain't to be just like this old baller. The only expectation you should have of a rookie quarterback is finding out that he is your guy for the future. Yes, in the first year. And that ain't got to come with great play. But characteristics that tell you, oh, no question, he's the future. He need to tweak this, tweak that. He the future. Yep. And I got to keep it 1,000. Only one team found that out last year, and that was Herbert told him. That's just the truth. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. Truth hurts. I speak the truth, y'all. I know it's a foreign language to some of y'all, but that is the truth. It's the only thing you should want to know from your rookie quarterback in his rookie year. Are you the future? Now we have, circumstantial things like Tua, he only played 9 games. So 9 plus, 7 more games would have made a full season. So after week 7, hopefully we know. After week 7 this year, hopefully we know. We'll see. I think he's going to be that guy, though. Dang, I need him to be that guy. And I hope so. I just want to talk trash about my quarterback. I want to get on the AFC East roundtable every week and say I got the best quarterback in the AFC East. Not no bum Josh Allen. Who looked like pure boo-boo the food trash in the AFC Championship game. Trash, I tell you. Trash. Like I told him. Anywho, shout out to the homie Dwayne with the donation. He said the Fluker deal is trouble for Jesse Davis and Michael Dieter. Davis cap hit would free up $2 million. Ooh. Dieter would free up $600K. Drafting a Cameron Jackson, okay. David Moore on day 3 would free Fins to release those 2. Now, I don't think they would release both of them. One of them maybe, and whoever may give them the biggest bang for their buck. But I see where you're going with that, but we got to make sure that we also maintain a level of depth, and that depth is not relying on a 3rd round pick. That 3rd round pick has to get in camp and prove something, but that 3rd round pick can turn around and make us feel like we can go ahead and cut one of those guys in training camp, but not right away. We got like some of these positions, like the one you're bringing up. This is a great point you're making, though. Some of these positions, I'm all for it, but it'll work itself out in camp because the wide receiver room, man, them guys might as well be throwing blows with each other because that's going to be something. And I don't mean literal, y'all, but those guys, they going to be in there competing. We're going to have some of the best wide receiver play there is, but it's going to be some hard decisions that have to be made. There's going to be some really hard decisions that have to be made. And if enough of those guys step up in the wide receiver room, if you get an upspring from a guy like Kirk Merritt and Cole Perry and those guys, I'm telling you, that's going to make it that much easier for Miami to actually put guys like Devontae Parker on the trade block, Albert Wilson on the trade block, Jakeem Grant on the trade block. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. Big day tomorrow, TD. I agree. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I've decided I'm probably going to throw on my Marino jersey. Usually I put Marino on, one of the greatest Dolphins of all time, in moments that are defining for our organization. So I'll probably rock the Marino, man. Albert Wilson has been training boxing in the offseason. Hey, he's going to be throwing punches in camp, trying to get that spot. I'm all here for it. I'm here for it, man. I like it. Y'all hit that like button. Appreciate the love and support. We had 450 people watching at one point, only 130 likes. Punch that like buttons, ladies and gentlemen. Drown out the haters, drown out the dislikes, even though it don't matter. As long as you hit either one, it's engagement and it helps out the channel. That was pretty tight when I found that out. Either one you hit, whether you like what we're talking about or not, it's still engagement for the channel when it helps. So just hit it. I'll just put it like that. Because you need the dislikes for validation from the haters, man. It lets you know you're doing something right. But anyway, TD need to be in that draft room. Hey, I would love to be in that draft room. I'll be sitting right there in the back, just quiet. They doing something stupid. I'll be like, what, TD? Nothing, man. I'm sorry, I ain't here. Like y'all told me. Oh, man. Hey, TD, I got a question. Do you think Devontae Smith may drop to at least 15? If he does, do you think the Dolphins would trade and try to get him there? If Smith dropped to 15, yeah, they move up. But you got to understand, that means we took Sewell or Pitts at 6. To me, that's what that means. TD, who do I watch tomorrow? You or Doug? Whoever you prefer, bro. You know? And I would say pick one and stop through to both just to show love. So if you decide to rock over here, I need you to go over to his channel anyway, hit that like button and come back. If you decide to go over there, hey, come on over, hit the like button and go back. I mean, it's more ways than one to show love. All right. So and at the end of the day, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be live pre-draft, draft, and post-draft. So if you want to rock with Doug, hey, hang out on the pre-show, or the post-show, because we're gonna have some of y'all come on and give me your takes of the draft after the draft. So, and listen, we're gonna be good, either way it go, we're gonna be good over here. And I'm probably, hey, I might figure out a way to if he has a link, stop over to his while I'm live, So it's all love, it's all family, it's all a community, man. We're gonna do our thing. Dolphins about to begin a dynasty starting tomorrow. We already began the dynasty. It's just the winning ain't happened yet, but we about to begin a dynasty. Is this guy drunk? Which guy? If you talk about me, no, I'm definitely not drunk. TD, Herbert will demand top dollar and with a and Tua will not, but Tua will still do his job. Watch. Hey, Joe, that would be the perfect situation. I'm all for that. Herbert get top dollar, mess up the salary cap, screw the team. Yes, they suck. Tua is good, not the greatest in the NFL. He's around that 8 to 14 ranking of quarterbacks in the NFL, and he not turning the ball over and he doing his job. I'm all for it because that's still a Super Bowl recipe. As long as your defense is elite, top 5, you got a good run game, I'm all for that. And then whenever his contract time is here, he not getting crazy, ridiculous money. I'm all good with that. I just need to know that he's the guy that where we're not putting the ball every. That's all I want to know. That's all it is. I just want us to start at the 30. That's it. I want us to start at the 30. And even if we punt, at least we got to the other side 40. And I'm like, dang, we should have went for it, but it's cool. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. I just don't want to punt the ball three times on average more than any other team in the NFL. That's it. That is all I'm asking for. And I'm asking our quarterback to carry us at least to the point to where we ain't got to do that. I ain't asking you to be Brady. Nope. I just don't want. Listen, I want our punter to be collecting free money if he can. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. We was a punt machine last year. We got to flip the field. We got to play field position. I mean, it was times we got the ball at the 50 and still punting. No, we can't have that, man. We can't. Man, I remember one time we got the ball at our own on the 30, close to the red zone, and we ended up punting. No. We gotta stop that mess, man. We got to stop that mess. Somebody said 10-6 isn't a punt team. Yeah, it was. Because our defense was that elite. Our defense was that elite. Come on, 10-6 ain't a punt team. When you got a defense playing top 3 in the NFL for a good part of the season, you can still be a punt team on offense and end up 10-6. We're proof of it. 10-6 ain't a punt team. What games were you watching? Everybody know what I'm talking about when I say we were a punt team. Everybody in the comment section knows. Whew. Somebody said it's the NFL people, not Madden. No, I agree. No trust in Tua. Who say we don't trust in him? I mean, God, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something real quick. All right, see, because it's comments like that where I gotta stop and I gotta give an analogy just to show people themselves, show how ridiculous they sound. No trust in Tua. No trust in Tua. So you mean to tell me if I ask you, if you had $100,000 in the bank right now and I ask you, hey, let me borrow that 100,000, but you let me borrow $20 last week and I ain't pay it back to you, you gonna let me borrow that 100,000? No, you not. No, you not. You act like he did something to where he done earned our trust. Stop that mess. Y'all need to stop that mess. We need to be honest over here. But what you also have to understand is we are rooting for him to earn our trust. We are rooting for him to change the narrative. We are rooting for him to take away all doubts. We want this kid to be great, but he has to do great things for us to start feeling that way. And some of y'all already feel that way because he did great things for you in Alabama. But ladies and gentlemen, at college football and the NFL are two different worlds. Two different worlds. What have you done for me lately? That is all that matters. It's that simple. So the moment he does something, go back, ladies and gentlemen. Go back to the Cardinals game and go back after the game in the post-game show and watch me sit there for an hour raving about Tua Tagovailoa. What I love, the poise, being able to make plays with his feet. I raved about this kid for an hour. It ain't my fault it was a shortly lived because we punted 50 times the following week. It's that simple. Whatever he put on the field is what I'm going to project. So get out your feelings. Out your feelings. Sorry. He's going to be great, and I believe he will. But again, let's see if he proves it. We all hope he does. It's that simple, all right? I do not hate Tua Tagovailoa. Mitch said facts. I'm glad somebody see it. Shaking my head. Please tell them, TD, so they can understand. They got to give him a chance. It's sad that they to ride him. Oh man, it went by so fast. To ride him. Dang, where did the comment go? Out here based on this season. That's sad. I'm used to a 1-year QB getting 4 years. Shaking my head. Yeah, times have changed because teams let me tell you something. People have brought that up a lot. I'm used to a quarterback getting 4 years. Times have changed, ladies and gentlemen, because what the league has found is you give them 4 years, you just screwed up 8. You give a quarterback 4 years, you pretty much just screwed up 8 years of your organization. Tannehill should have showed you that. You gave him 4, and if you're giving him 4, that means you've committed long enough to give him the next deal. Y'all got to think about that. How often do QBs go 4 years with a team and then they get rid of them? I want y'all to really think about that. They either doing it in year 2 or 3, or if a QB make it to year 4, 90% chance they about to get the next contract. I want y'all to think about that. That's what the league has realized. So they know now, hey, you either got it or you don't. We can't sit around pacifying and coddling you for more than 3 years. That's what this league has turned into. If you look boo-boo trash in your first year, we moving on. That's what Arizona said to Josh Rosen. You see what happened with Sam Darnold after two years. This is how it works. It keeps happening, y'all. But you don't get 4 years anymore, because if you give a quarterback 4 years, you are admitting that you're about to give him his next deal. I don't know a QB, and I'm sure there's some that y'all can name, but y'all gonna have to help me with that. Give me a quarterback that did 4 years with a team and then they moved on. That magic number 4, I just don't know. And of course, like I said, I'm sure there are some, but none comes to mind. None come to mind. Do y'all have any? Did 4 years with the team and then they moved on. And I'm not talking about a case where they did 4 years because they got hurt and had to sit there and then they were finally able to move on. Because some of y'all naming a few people and they were hurt. They were hurt. They were hurt. So they had to hold on to them because nobody wanted them in that state. Just my take. It rarely happens, y'all. It rarely happens. I ain't said Tannehill. No, Tannehill got the next deal. And that's the problem. That's why you don't get long in the NFL no more. They try to move on from you because you end up doing 7 years and we still got rid of him anyway. And then he go ball out on another team. It wasn't even the freaking problem. Gosh. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You cannot make this stuff up. 7 years and you don't know if he the guy. In the first year, he go to another team, play half a season, and all of a sudden, comeback player of the year, Pro Bowl alternate, highest passer rating to end the season for qualified quarterbacks. You can't make it up. We move on from these running backs, and you got Damian Williams out here winning Patrick Mahomes his first Super Bowl. Yeah, I said it. Damian Williams won that Super Bowl. All these QB apologists. Oh, yeah, everybody and their mama know that Williams should have been the freaking MVP of that game. Everybody know it. Sealed the game and all. Smith or Waddle. Nah, TD Mahomes won it. Yeah, you once again delusional. Delusional. Y'all know good and well Williams won that Super Bowl. They weren't doing nothing. The only thing was going in that game was the run game. And in the crunch time, Damian Williams ran the game-sealing touchdown. Patrick Mahomes didn't have a good game at all. And once Damian Williams got that touchdown, then Patrick Mahomes wanted to do a little flair and make something happen. No. Everybody know that Damian Williams should have won that MVP. But sure enough, they're going to give it to Patty Mahomes because it sells. He got it all. It's more valuable to start his resume of Super Bowl MVP because they're going to mention his name in the future. Then he come out here and stink it up against the Buccaneers. Ain't even get in the end zone. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm going to be the type of sportscaster that criticize guys like Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because the first time they went to the playoffs, the Patriots exposed him and bottled him up. 2 interceptions, sacked freaking 6 times in the game, averaged 9 yards a sack. And it wasn't because the O-line was trash. He had plenty of time, trying to do too much, bounced him in the AFC Championship game. Second chance at it, he goes to the Super Bowl and bailed out by Damian Williams. Third time, can't even score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. This supposed to be our next GOAT? Get out of here, man. He already starting out like LeBron. He already started like LeBron. Got all the talent in the world, but he ain't that kind of winner. He ain't that kind of winner on this level. No, you choke in the biggest games and need the utmost help in the ones you do win. That's a fact, man, and I'm gonna stick to it. Got all the talent in the world and is a great player. I ain't taking that away from him. But that gene, that winner gene, nah, he just like LeBron. He just like LeBron, putting up the numbers, looking good, doing it. But at the end of the day, he'll never match up to Jordan because Jordan was flawless in that regard. That winner gene, Jordan had it. He had it. And that's what you're going to get in Patty Mahomes. They're going to be arguing for the longest. Is Patrick Mahomes the greatest? Because he's going to have a whole bunch of appearances with losses. Well, think about it. In his last 3 years, he hasn't come shy of anything but the championship round. They already building up his resume to be comparing him to the greats. I don't even understand how he even comes in a comparison with a great 3 years in the league. I don't care if he won 3 Super Bowls in a row. You ain't got that cachet. Boy, but let the media do it. They'll sell them to you, and y'all will be right there in line buying it. Ain't did half of what these greats did, but you already want to buy it. But that's all right. Y'all gonna see. All these quote-unquote elite quarterbacks ain't as elite as y'all think they are. All you got to do is put an elite defense in front of them, bump and run man-to-man, and give them a regular 3 seconds to throw the ball, and they all looking like trash. See, it's all good when your team build its college team of giving you 8 seconds to throw the ball. Every receiver gets all the separation in the world because they're so much more superior, and it's just easy. It's easy out there. But then when you run into a real team that play real defense, you look like boo-boo trash. And once again, in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes looked like boo-boo trash. And y'all talk about the last 9 minutes of the game where he picking up all these garbage time yards when the game is over and still couldn't get in the end zone. Y'all look at the overall stats and be like, well, he still put up some decent numbers. Shut up. He ain't did nothing. 90% of his production came in the last 9 minutes when they already up by 3-4 touchdowns. It ain't even matter. Man couldn't even get in the end zone. But y'all keep on eating it up. Mess wouldn't have never happened to Brady on the biggest stage like that. And even if they were containing Brady, he's smart enough to say, you know what? Let me audible in most of these sets into a run game. Patty Mahomes ain't audible in no run games. He out there running the play that's called. He ain't out there, well, I see what they running. You know what? Let me put my team in something better. No, he out there freestyling when the first read's gone. Let me freestyle. Tyreek, Kels, where y'all at, homie? Oh, there you go, sidearm. Guys ain't out here doing nothing. Man, come on, man. Come on. Y'all know it's the truth. But that's what this league done turned into. They sell y'all on that mess. Give them a great old line. Give them 8 seconds to throw the ball. Y'all know good and well ain't no secondary can cover more than 8 seconds. But you know what? Kudos to the Bucs for exposing it. Kudos to the Bucs for exposing them and showing a real quarterback. Engraving vids in the building. He laughed and said, "Ha ha! Don't make me get on Lamar Jackson too. He another one. They selling these quarterbacks, boy. Come on, man. Engraving gonna be like, chill out. They selling y'all these quarterbacks. That's all they doing in this league is selling you quarterbacks. And they keeping the drama going because every year there's 6 new ones that you could talk about. And after 2 years, they're going to let 3 of them fall out and they're going to keep the legend of 3 of them going. And then it's going to be the new guys. And that's every year. That's all it is. Engraven said they selling them. Dolphins ain't buying them, no. But you know what? I bet you we get a Super Bowl before y'all coming up. And we're going to see who's making the wise purchases. We're going to see who making the wise purchases. See, y'all out here buying Lamborghinis that sit in the garage. Because when the game matters most, they can't even throw a 5-yard slant. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired, Engraven. Can't even throw a 5-yard slant. The receiver got to reach back to catch it on every play. Come on, man. Lamar Jackson, listen, he a running back. Now, I know he was a quarterback versus the Dolphins 2 years ago. I ain't going to lie about that. He torched us. But we were rebuilding. We had a trash secondary at the time, by the way. He wouldn't do it against this secondary now. But anyway, come on, man. Yeah, but I ain't lying, Engraving. Y'all, I'm telling y'all buying these Ferraris that got these Toyota Eclude engines in them. That's what y'all doing, man. I am telling y'all, man, y'all are buying Bugattis that got Ford Focus engines inside of them, man. I woke up in a new Bugatti, Ford Focus engine. That's what's happening. Because they selling them. They selling them, bro. I'm telling y'all, and y'all just keep on buying them. All right. And I'm just going to keep on saying, got to do better. If it said TD goes on trial and snaps. Can't help that Ravens drafted an amazing player in Lamar. All right. All right. All I know is Lamar has been to the playoffs. And every time y'all exited the playoffs, he was one of the major reasons why from a schematic standpoint. That's all I'm saying. The team overall could have been a lot better, but from a schematic standpoint, what the other team wanted to do to your team, it all surrounded Lamar Jackson. 2 years in a row, just don't let him run. Let him beat us with his arm, and we all good with it. He couldn't deliver because that's all they relied on. Finally, last year, they get one win because I don't know why they wanted to mix it up. Tennessee relied on the run too much, number one. And number two, he still ain't did nothing special in that game, but broke off once again, one long run. That's the only thing y'all did in that whole game is broke off that one run. Let's be honest. When you look at the game, the only thing you did is broke off one run where Lamar took it to the house like 60 yards or something like that. That ain't that type of stuff can't get you to no AFC championship game or no Super Bowl. No. Mr. Spacey said, how many MVPs y'all got? See, there we go with the MVP, them Bugattis. Once again, those Bugattis. Engraven said, it starts somewhere. Haha, time to build off that win now. All right, y'all keep on building. You might miss the playoffs. Keep messing around. You might miss the playoffs because you know who coming for you. The Miami Dolphins. That's right. Because when we get in the playoffs, that means somebody ain't getting in. And it's likely a team just like yours. Because guess what? Lamar got to get his money soon. He got to get paid, and you got to strip even more talent that you already ain't got. You already don't have. You got to start stripping talent. How your team going to be better paying him more? It's the same team and with less weapons. Oh, it's happening. Don't worry about it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. All y'all about to have y'all time. And the Miami Dolphins is about to rise above every single one of y'all. And I'm going to be on all y'all channels. I told you so. I told you. Super Bowl, baby. I'm going to be on all y'all channels. I told you this is the formula. Let's get it. It's our time, man. The Dolphins, we're the future. And y'all know it. You see the moves we making. You see the things we doing. Everybody say, oh, we overachieved. Hey, why? Why did we overachieve? But I'm curious. Did teams like the Ravens underachieve? Or did they overachieve by just winning their first playoff game? That's what you got to ask yourself. But time will tell. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. Trading Lamar, fake news. That'd be the best thing they can do because they can get a king's ransom and actually just get them a quarterback that's ranked like 12th in the league and then actually get a better team. Get more receivers. Get some more receivers. Tight end, all of that. Even the defense in on the back end. Some of them guys getting older. TD, we haven't done anything since 2016. Oh, we've done plenty, Andres. We've done plenty. And it's about to transform this year. You'll see. Y'all will see. Pete talk about welcome Lamar Jackson to Miami Dolphins. Pay him, Ross. Yeah, I be eating all my words. We about to do that with Lamar. Okay. All right. You don't need a Lamar. You need a Flacco. You don't need a Lamar to win. You need a Flacco because he did it. He did it. You had a superior team surround to me a slightly above average quarterback, and that superior team around him made him look elite that year. That the Flacco played elite football that year, and you won a Super Bowl. You don't need a Lamar. You need a Flacco. That's all right. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. And Engraven, we gonna make you a true #1 Dolphins fan soon anyway. When we hoisting them trophies, we're gonna get you to convert Engraven vids to Dolphin vids. where it should be a real winning franchise. You'll see, man. That's that. He said, ha, yeah, you trolling for sure. No, hey, don't worry. Hey, it sounds good. Dolphin vids, man. We're gonna get you on the right side, man. Oh man, and listen, man, for all y'all who new to the channel, who got the wrong perception of what's happening right now, Engraven, my brother, man. Listen, y'all always ain't nothing but love between me and him. We just kicking it and talking crazy right now. But y'all make sure y'all go check out his channel as well. He don't just do Ravens commentary and different things like that. He bringing the latest news on all things, y'all. So y'all make sure you go check him out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button when you watch the video. All right. Make sure you show your love and support, man. That's my brother, man. We've been doing this for a little bit and we've been cool ever since, man. So ain't nothing but love for all y'all who thinking, oh, TD going off on this guy. No, y'all must be new to the channel. Everybody else know what time it is. He talking about go DJ Fluker. See, hey, Fluker gonna give us a whole lot more production because we actually got competent coaches. You know, we actually got good coaches. I know y'all coaches on paper are good, but you'll see. You'll see. Oh, I can't wait. We gotta get these Super Bowls, man. And Dolphin fans, that's why I be nervous because I want to talk that type of trash all the time, but I need that Lombardi to back it up. I need that Lombardi to back it up. I want to talk this type of trash on level 5 million, but I need that Lombardi to back it up, baby. That's why I be so critical. That's why I question and be critical about everything we doing. Then when it don't work out, see, told you. That's why. Because we need it, man. We've been Dolphin fans going through the same cycle for too long. At some point, change has to come, and we believe this is the era where change has come. But again, it still got to translate. It still got to translate. We got to get in the dance. We got to be one of them 7 teams on our side in that playoffs. We got to be able to run through teams like the Ravens and the Chiefs. We got to get in that big game against teams like the Bucks and show them what time it is. Go blow for blow. But until then, we just gonna keep laughing at my shade that I be throwing at everybody else. But we need some actual, backbone to it. And we need to start winning, man. It's gonna come though. It's gonna come. And Engraven know it. He know it's coming. He knows Miami is the future. All right. But anywho, man, it's 4:35 now, man. I was supposed to do about 30 minutes. Y'all know I always go over more than I need to. But anywho, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to TD FinStalk. Make sure you hit that like button. We got over 400 people watching right now. Make sure that you punch that like button. Again, we want to try to get 1,000 likes on the video. Donald said, facts, TD. This being said, with Mahomes, shouldn't the Fins solidify the trenches and running game now while in the draft position they are? The Fins have that opportunity now. Fins up. Yeah, man, let me tell you something. The only thing that I would just wipe everything else out for is to have an elite offensive line. Give me an elite offensive line, and I don't care. We good. Because when you I ain't gonna lie, you kind of get jealous. You kind of get jealous of quarterbacks like Josh Allen. You sitting there down, say, Hut, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Now he rolling out. Second rolling out. 8 seconds rolling out. 9 seconds. Find this guy. you kind of get jealous because if a pass rush was coming, he looked trash, just like he did in the AFC Championship game when it actually got there. But these guys look good because they got all the time in the world. They have all the time in the world. Then you got guys like Lamar Jackson, 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, and he get time and can't throw. You got to be extra jealous of that. You mean a non-throwing quarterback even get time? Oh, man. So listen, man. You get jealous of that mess, man. But imagine, I'm going to tell y'all like this. The quarterbacks we've had in the last 20 years, let them get 6 to 8 seconds to throw the ball. We might be sitting here talking about, man, Pat White going to win it for us next year, man. It's been like 10 years he been balling. I'm tripping now. Oh, man. But I'm just saying, man, some of these quarterbacks we've even had will look so much better giving them just another second to throw the ball. Just another second. Somebody say I missed 2 donations. I didn't miss them. I just wanted to finish what I was saying. Then I was going to go to them. But Dwayne donated, said, let me see. Let me put it on the screen. Dwayne said, better to have 5 F-150s on the O-line and a good quarterback running back than a Lamborghini at quarterback and 5 RAV4s on the O-line. Ravens draft Fields to replace Lamar Jackson. That would be crazy if the Ravens did something like that. It wouldn't be crazy because I would understand, but nobody else would understand. But yeah, I agree with the premise there. You're right. Give me 5 F-150s on the O-line and a good quarterback running back than a Lamborghini at quarterback and them RAV4s, man. That's the whole point I'm making. Heat fan said AFC East Roundtable. Yes, it is tonight at 9:30 p.m. here on this channel, TD Fans Talk. We will have the AFC East Roundtable. So you got Master at Works, Richie with Jets. You got Dan with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is trash, by the way. And you got yours truly, TD. I'm here at TD Fans Talk. It is going to be here, so y'all make sure y'all show up. We need as many people present as possible. So share the videos. Let everybody know that we're going to be live tonight. Go on Twitter and say, hey, don't miss out on the AFC East Roundtable. And send them the link to this channel. Tell them to subscribe. I think we're 30 subscribers away from 16,000, so we'll probably hit that tonight or tomorrow. So we'll be punching in 16,000 subs on the channel, a whole new threshold. So again, doing bigger and better things as always. It's nothing but love, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your support as always. And this is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I am about to get out of here, hang out with the kiddos, do something, maybe go to the pool with them, and then get ready for tonight. And I will see y'all soon. But until next time, peace. I'm out, y'all.